Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome to the session and welcome to my YouTube channel, Try to Thrive. How are you?
And I'm good, ma'am. And and what about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Are you nervous?
Yes, ma'am. It is just my first conversation. That's why I'm feeling
Okay.
some nervous.
Okay, no problem. But you don't need to feel that. It's just like we
Okay.
are two different human beings and connecting to each other for the same purpose, which is English speaking practice. And I always salute and admire people who have the courage to come there and join my session. Okay, so first of all, tell me about yourself.
My name is K. Narayana, ma'am. I'm from Andhra Pradesh, Chittoor district, and I had done my graduation in SV University. And
Mm-hmm.
after I completed my graduation, I went to Bangalore. I searched a job. Then I got a good opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm working in this mm, company, in pharmaceutical company. I have been working in this company since 2019. Mm. Um,
Okay.
my family background. I have five members in my family, and two elder brothers and one younger brother, and we are all working in same company. In one elder brother and younger brother, we different work departments, but working in same company. We are
Okay.
all manufacturing anti-cancer drugs in our company. After that, my hobbies are learning new things and cooking food. When I was getting free, that time I'm cooking food and new recipes, and also traveling new places and watching cricket commentary and your videos. Mostly, I watch your videos, and also some other people is there. I watch great your videos. That's all about me.
Wow, fantastic. You have a lot of things to do in your plate when it comes to your leisure time and you are interested in many different domain. That's lovely to know about you. Okay. So it's great that you all are working in the same company. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. As you mentioned, do I need to introduce myself too or you know everything?
no, no, I know you think you all
Okay.
all you.
Great, great. Okay. So tell me about that. You mentioned you love learning new things. Okay.
Yes,
So maybe you always want to broaden your horizon by, maybe talking to people or maybe traveling, which again shows like they are interconnected. When you travel a lot, you get a chance, you get opportunities to know more things and learn new things. So, what is that new thing you have learned in 2025 till now, or what you are planning to learn in this year?
actually, I want to learn three languages this year.
Okay.
English language also I want to learn, and again apart from Tamil language, I understood, but I can't say, I can't speak. But also I speak, I can't, I can speak Hindi. I learn Hindi also. This is my goal. Also, I can. I may speak properly in English language. That's why I watch your videos, and I'm preparing every day in English language. In,
Great, great.
YouTube channel.
So you want to focus on three different languages, which is Tamil, English, and Hindi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Calm down a little bit. You can take a deep breathing. Just inhale
Yes,
and
ma'am. Okay,
exhale.
ma'am. Some
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Happens when you connect to somebody that is totally stranger, and sometimes when we are following the person for a long period of time, as you must be following me on YouTube, so maybe you have some kind of perception already or something in your mind. Then sometimes we are overexcited to meet the person and to talk the person. That is why also it happens. But once we take
actually,
deep breathing, it helps. Yeah.
Actually, I'm very big fan of you, man. I watch a lot of your videos, and I think your 50K subscribers you came that time you celebrated, and very well that I saw your picture and cake cutting,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw everything. I follow everything. You posted you YouTube that time. If, I think I every video I saw. I think.
Hmm. I'm really glad that you like my content, and I'm glad that somewhere my videos are helping you. And I get comments where people share that your videos are not just for English, they are somewhere helping us to, stay consistent and motivated. And that is my purpose. Whenever I come across such people, then it is like they just make my day, and this is my fuel to work and motivate people always. Okay, so you are learning three languages, and one thing I want to highlight here about you, and that is great, and that is a good news, and which is like you are very good at English. Only maybe you have kind of a negative thought for yourself, or kind of a doubt for yourself, that I don't know properly, or I don't know English. I have observed till now like you are very good at grammar patterns too. I have been working in this company since 2019, right? So have been is a present perfect tense, and you know how to use it properly, and the past tense also you used it very beautifully. It means you have very good command over the language, and that is always a good thing, right? So only maybe if you slow down a little bit, then you are very good at presenting too. As I can see right now, you are able to maintain the eye contact too. Your body language is again great. So if you just slow down, only small, just slow down a little bit, and you will be able to deliver and demonstrate the content way in a better manner. You will be able to deliver it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So how many places you have traveled? If I talk about India, and like if you
No, no,
haven't.
no, no.
Okay.
Native places. And, I have visited three states: Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. I'm working in Karnataka, Bangalore, man.
Mm-hmm.
In local language in Bangalore, some of cities, Madikeri, and it's a beautiful city. And Ooty also is a beautiful place. Our native place, Visakhapatnam, in beaches, so many beaches is there here, and also Vijayawada, Kanakadurgam is a very famous temple in Andhra Pradesh, and also Tirupati is a very famous temple here. I
Mm.
visited so many temples and nature place. I want to go Kerala. It's a beautiful state, I think. That's why my plan also few months to go. I will plan that state.
Mm. Kerala is a
Munnar. It's a
magnificent state, yeah. Great. Okay, so yes, I have heard like in the southern India, southern part of India, we have a lot of famous temples, and
yes,
that is the glory of the southern part of India. And again, the nature I love the most, which that is why I also would love to visit Kerala. Even the every part of India, I would love to visit. Do you like historical places too? Like here in Rajasthan, there are a lot of historical places. So, do you have any plan in future ever like you would love to visit Rajasthan?
yes, now I want to visit Jaipur city, Pink City.
Hmm.
I want to visit that place. And
Okay.
also some places is there, but I don't know. I read some books only.
Mm-hmm.
I watch movies that I saw in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I very much watching movies. When I get released new movies, I want to go that movies and saw movies.
So, in which language do you prefer to watch?
My native language, Telugu. In I'm working place Karnataka. That's why I know Kannada very well. That's why I watch Kannada movies. A little bit I
Mm-hmm.
understood Tamil language. That's why I must to watch in Tamil language also. Uh, three
Mm-hmm.
languages I will watch.
Okay. Why don't you watch in English? That will, help you to
Yes,
learn the language naturally.
yes, I forget. Actually, I forget. I watch in Hotstar web series. Some web series is there, movies and Marvel movies is there, and the Disney Hotstar movies is there, man. I watch in English movies also,
Oh, that's
but I
great.
forget.
Okay, okay, no problem. Then it's great. That will help you to learn or grab the knowledge and learn the language naturally. You don't need to then follow the conventional way of, mugging up and memorizing each and every pattern and then you are revising all that. You can just, absorb it naturally and then you can deliver it. Okay, so how long have you been learning English?
Yes, I have been learning this language 8 months, ma'am.
Only for 8 months. On your own,
Yes, ma'am.
like you are not, like you haven't
No, I am
enrolled
prepared.
in any kind of course.
No, no, ma'am. I'm actually watching YouTube channels and preparing grammars and note the classes. The, that learning my skills in this language, ma'am.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. That is why you are very good at grammatical patterns. I'm able to see, and you are even able to use while speaking. So, what is your major hurdle and problem while speaking you feel that you have?
Sometimes I'm speaking in front of people. I'm struck sometimes. And a few minutes and a few seconds, I realize that what I made a mistake. Then I realize sometimes how to.
Hmm.
I can't sentence formation, that is major issue. I don't have that so much of environment in our company, and that's why I'm preparing my phone and create a new environment in my phone now. And what
Mm.
kind of I watch in movies and only in English, only in content in YouTube.
Only English content you consume over YouTube.
Yes. And
Great.
before I started. I waste so many times in our company than before. After I realized that I learning new things and new language. Any topic I learn proper way.
Wow, that's lovely to know that you are really passionate, enthusiastic, and even dedicated towards it. And it shows that you are sincere about learning. Many people say the same thing. We want to learn, but they are when it comes to put efforts into practice in real time, then they are not that much serious or sincere about it. You have to prioritize it and you have to do it on a regular basis. So as you mentioned that you don't have environment around you, so how do you do the speaking practice?
Actually, you suggested one application, man. In YouTube, I installed that application, and also Alina is name. You are you know all about your Alina, ma'am. She suggested some applications and Sparky like Yes Fluency. I installed that application. I use
Mm-hmm.
free subscription in 30 minutes. Then after I purchased some plans by my fluency. That's why I'm use daily, but not visual. I'm daily practice 1 hour and 1.5 hour. When I was getting free, that time
Mm.
use that application, TV and S fluency and Sparky.
Okay. Great. Okay, so we all have to create the environment virtually because we don't have people around us. I also don't have, and I didn't have people when I started learning the language. When I was not good at it, that time I think I had a little environment which was like I was in JNU, but again, I was scared of everybody who used to speak English in front of me. So I was not into those kind of groups where people are talking to each other in English. I wasn't able to make a lot of friends, and I started after college. So during college I had environment like people used to, but I was not one of them and I wasn't able to make even friends. So I didn't get the opportunity to, or maybe I didn't grab the opportunity. Again, like in college, if you are not able to speak English fluently and not able to connect to them, then they must, we have the fear that they will laugh at us. Okay, you have done your completed your 12th and now you are in college and you are not able to speak English. So that was also in me. So when I started learning it and started working on mitigating the fear of it, Then I also didn't have environment and didn't have people who speak English around me. So then I started with different applications. I also purchased some courses. Back then I also didn't know about this Skype groups, Skype application where people connect to each other. And I also didn't know about that Zoom application also. Like nowadays I do, but back then I didn't know that. But that's great that you are very consistent with it and you are practicing on different applications. So tell me, have you made friends, new friends, at this age because of
Mm.
social media, or is it easier for you to make friends?
Yes, actually, I have one in applications friends. Some friends is there. Then talking only in English and yes, fluency application.
Mm-hmm.
She is Sneha. Her name is Sneha. She is belong and brought up Nagpur, northern part of India. We are talking every half an hour. She is speaking only English.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know in Telugu, native language Telugu, Kannada. That's why we practice in English. Also, mm, in another person is Bangladesh. I think he is name is Basha. I think is
Okay.
weekly and monthly one time he called me.
Mm.
After we have some friends is there in room friends. I don't talk with they are criticizing me and every day they are laughing and our company also they are laughing me. That's why I can't speak proper in
Mm. Are they good at English who are criticizing you and laughing at you?
comment.
No. That is
They are
why they
not
are
good at
afraid of.
English.
They are afraid of you. One day you will become very great and they will be not be able to match you, and that is why they are afraid of, and that is why they are just suppressing you from the beginning itself. Like, why you are just learning the language? Why you are trying? But we have to keep learning. We have to, right? Because otherwise we will not be able to just uh, reach to the mass audience, as maybe you also want to grow in your career, right? Okay, so you have made friends through these applications while practicing, and it's great that in the journey itself you find people who are really authentic and ready to work on their communication and English. Hmm, lovely. Okay, what is your aim? What you want to be, or where you see yourself after 5 years?
Actually, I want to make a business. I will make business in future in food industry and
Okay.
hotel like that. After I work, I will work in 10 years. Manager level. I resign this company. Actually, it's a oncology drugs. After a few years, we are some issues is there will come. That's why I can resign this company and I will make hotel business like I will do in business side. I will go
Okay.
business right now.
So you want to like you want to do business on your own, and that is
Yes, ma'am.
again related to your hobby, that is maybe your passion to
Yes.
do cooking in your leisure time.
Yes.
Lovely. So people who have this skill, they can also start something on their own, because yes, this in this I can see you can grow, because many people are there who love to eat out and try new things, and if the person is very good at cooking, then they can easily grow there. And from this company itself you are learning how everything that is needed in a business. I don't know what are the things, what are the skills we need
Actually,
for a business.
yes, you are manufacturing anti-cancer drugs, anesthesia, ma'am. And
Hmm.
after we are manufacturing and dispatch some countries and states, transport some countries, ma'am, America and Australia, and our
Hmm.
states and all have bought, I have brands. One of the brands is there, and transported by brands. Chennai is there, brands is there, and Vizag is one of brands is there. Our company brands is there. That we transfer medicine. Then we are manufacturing injections or tablets. That kind of after. Mm, actually, some of persons we the some I forget that sentence. But no, mm, they are laughing. I want to prove myself in our company. That's why I'm
Okay.
learning this language, man. in English language. I want to speak to them in front of them in my goal is there.
Hmm.
That's why after I went, I resigned. After
Okay.
I want to
Just
prove.
I would that's great. That's great that you want to prove, but otherwise it's like not necessary always to, prove others. If you are very true to yourself, authentic, and you know what you want to do, just focus on your goals. Otherwise you will be distracted. Maybe people are just trying to distract you by criticizing you, or by laughing at you. Maybe they know that you have the potential. Maybe they know that, right? Maybe they have seen and they have. Okay, so in order to just praise you, despite praising you, just they are trying to just, suppress you, and they are trying to just mock you, so you get distracted from the goal, from the main goal. So always keep in mind that you have to focus on your goal first. Okay.
Okay.
And your action will speak louder than your words, so you don't need to do that. But this is great that you are working on your skills, and that will definitely show the results. Great. Okay, so is there any fear that you
I
want to
asked so
overcome?
many questions is there.
Okay, you want to ask a lot of questions. Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
ma'am. Yes. Uh, I have so many fear, so much hesitateness is there and fear is there, ma'am. But I have how to start with beginner and overcome fear.
Work on fear.
Yes.
Okay. Fear is, something I feel that is created by ourselves. Maybe because of some kind of experiences. Like earlier, I also had a lot of fear, and I know why it happened. Because during college, I was not good at English, and like when I gave some, like I always ran away from students and groups who used to speak English, but I was bound to give presentation in the class. From there, you cannot escape, right? So there, I sometimes when I gave the presentation, or sometimes I had the turn to speak something, so I wasn't able to, deliver in a well manner. And whenever I was asked a question by any student or by the professor, I was not able to give the answer because I was not able to understand that much, right? And I also didn't have the confidence. So because of these bad experiences of not knowing the language, made me feel inferior, and doubt myself, and created a lot of fear in myself. But one day when I started my YouTube channel, that day itself I was not good. I started the journey of speaking. I knew I'm making a lot of mistakes. I knew everything that I'm not good. But I made one thing clear to my mind, that no matter what people say, I'm going to just achieve my goal. Because whatever you do, people will say something, whether you are doing good or not. So don't think about their words. Maybe right now, whenever you speak or whenever you do something, their words are in your mind or in your ears. You are able to listen those words, or their laugh. Like, okay, people are laughing at me, they are mocking me. But once you are sure about your goal, just do not even, give chance to one thought or one thing to penetrate your mind and, disturb you or distract you. Just keep that they don't know anything. That's it. Or whether they know or no, I don't care about it, whether they laugh or do something. So one is that. Second is, like, when you have a lot of fear, just try to face it directly. I think I created a short video too about it. Like, when you face any fear, just when you have any fear, just try to face it, encounter it. How long it
Yes,
will stay with
I,
you if you are ready to encounter it. Like, you have fear of maybe YouTubers and like people who are connecting to each other. Today you are here, why? You are facing the fear. The fear is still in front of you. You are feeling inside, but you are staying in front of me. You are talking to me today because you want to face the fear. And once you do it again and again and again, over time you will feel comfortable with it. The fear will be like gone. It will be mitigated automatically. That's I felt in my life. Earlier, whenever I came across people who are very good at English or they know more than me, I always had kind of hesitation and fear. But now I don't feel that because I have done the same thing multiple times. Like, I have connected to thousands of people. Now I don't have fear. And another thing I keep in mind always, like if you have fear of people who are better than you, then think and analyze properly how much they are better than you. 10% more, 20% more. Don't you think that we can achieve that? It is not like inbuilt skill that they are good at. It is in it is like absorbed. It is like mastered from outside. So we can also master that. Whenever I come across people who say, like, when I meet any person who is better than me in English, I feel fear. It is natural. But analyze how much good he or she is good at English. Maybe if you are at A1, they are A2. If you are A2, they are B1. Maybe you are B1, they are B2. C1, C2. If you feel like you are B1 and they are C1, then there are two levels that you have to achieve. Find out, search about it over YouTube or ChatGPT, how to achieve C1 level. And whatever the requirements are there, just do that. This is something which we can achieve. कुछ ऐसा तो है नहीं कि उन्हें मतलब दादा से पापा से मिला हुआ है वो हमें मिल नहीं सकता, हम अचीव नहीं कर सकते. दैट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. वी कैन अचीव द लेवल. सो जो चीज़ अचीव की जा सकती है, वी शुड नॉट फील बैड और फियर और हेजिटेशन अबाउट इट. ओके.
Okay, ma'am.
या यू.
What is the major role plays learning language and reading books or listening major part of plays?
I think every aspect is essential. We have 5 fingers in our hand. We need all 5. If somebody has lost only thumb, he can feel the absence of thumb. Right? So we need everything. Yeah. Similarly, we need all 4 aspects: listening, reading, writing, speaking. And every practice adds value in your journey. Every single practice. Earlier, I was not doing writing that much. Last year, I did for a few months with a couple of people. I have shared this many times in my videos too. But this month I haven't started yet, but I will very soon start again, because I know that writing is again going to help me a lot in structuring sentences, generating great ideas in a even well manner, and the uses of new words which I learn. If I start using while writing, they will help me to keep in my long term memory and use in a better manner. So writing has its own benefits, but right now I'm not able to do it. But apart from writing, I'm doing listening, speaking, reading a lot. And reading has given me a lot of benefits. And the way I speak, even the knowledge also which I have, and the mindset which, changed over time because of reading. Reading is just not for English. It, makes us. Yeah. So I think everything is essential.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I'm also reading when I was free time. That time actually before go to the bed. That time I read book and some pages and every day some pages, a little bit, improving step by step. That's why I'm reading some books. I have brought 2 books recently. His author is Sudha Murthy and Wise and Otherwise, and three. One book is Wiser and Otherwise. Another book is 3,000 Stitches. It's a book.
Hmm. 3000 Stitches is a very famous book. Many people have read this. A lot of her books are very
Mhm.
famous and easy written. So if you want to just first a person who is a beginner and watching it, if you want to just build an interest and habit of reading, just start with her books. Books written by Sudha Murthy ma'am, the story books. You will be able
Yeah.
to generate the interest as well as you will be able to build the habit of reading. Yeah.
Actually, I asked some questions with there, but I forget while you seeing
You should
in
have
front of
noted down
me.
all the words, all the
Um,
questions. No worries. If
and
you want to take
also
2 minutes, you can try to remember.
I forget.
No
I
problem.
was
Take your
sorry,
time.
man. I forget.
No problem.
Um,
What role
friends
friends
may
play while
friends
learning English?
while learning English.
Friends.
It's important or
Okay. If your friends are supportive and they also understand the essence of the language, the communication, if they have that kind of knowledge and awareness about it, like it is a global language and we need to learn it, it is the essential one. If they understand that and they have that much of capacity to help you, then it's great. And you are responsible to analyze and evaluate it properly, like what kind of friends you have. If somebody is there who doesn't even have the awareness and little knowledge about the language and the essence of it, then you are not going to give the speech and lecture in front of him that, oh, you should be doing that and you should be supporting me in this journey and all. You shouldn't be laughing at me. He will do what he understands only. His memory is that much, is capable of thinking that much only, so he will do only that much for you. He will just laugh at you if he doesn't understand. So you have to analyze. And if the second person, if the second friend who has the awareness and the knowledge of it, then he will automatically understand you. And then if you ask him to just help me and support me and correct me whenever I'm speaking wrong English, he will definitely help you. That is up to you. But yes, friends, if they are ready to help us, play really imperative role in learning this language. Because when a friend is appreciating you, like, okay, you are doing great, okay, and keep doing it, and every now and then we need a certain kind of motivation, okay, and if the friend is able to give, it really helps a lot to grow faster and to maintain the consistency, I feel. But if the friends are not available, it doesn't mean that we are going to quit or we are not going to do it. We have to be that friend for ourselves. I have become that friend of mine. I appreciate myself. I watch my videos and I see the comments and I say, well done, and try again. Like if I fail, also I say the same thing. If I feel bad, also I say, be kind and be like, if you want to take a few minutes, few days to stay and to not work, just take it, right? So if you have good friends, great. If you don't have, be your good best friend who can just help, who can just understand, who can appreciate. Appreciation is again very essential, but it doesn't mean that we get only appreciation from outside. We should also appreciate, because we know better than anyone in the world. We know ourselves, right? You know how much serious you are about the journey or learning the language, and you know only how much the language means to you. Your friend doesn't know like how much you are taking this language very seriously or you love the language. He doesn't know, but you know, right? So you can be
Yes.
the good friend of yourself, and you can just assess, and you can measure the results, the improvement, on not on regular basis but on weekly basis. At least you can analyze how much you are doing, how much you have done in a week, and what is the improvement, how many words you have learned. Then appreciate yourself. Even if you are learning 2 words, still you have to appreciate, you have to motivate yourself. Okay.
What is the major role plays in while learning English and grammar part or in speaking you only speaking
What
and
do you think?
grammar part or speaking?
What do you think?
Actually, I believe in speaking before
Speaking.
step by step speaking, and after we are speaking, then we learn grammar
Hmm.
some
So,
important
so
classes.
when you start, like when a beginner starts, then he doesn't know like the person is lacking in which grammatical pattern. So for that reason, whatever you know, just start with that. But once you start recording, you start talking to people. If the person is giving you the feedback, take it very seriously. Like a beginner is speaking with somebody, and the person is telling, okay, you are lacking in simple past tense. You are making mistakes while using present perfect tense. Take it very seriously. Do not take it lightly and casually. Okay, I'm very good at speaking, I'm confident while speaking, I'll just keep speaking, I'll just keep making mistakes. No. If the person is giving feedback, take it seriously and work on the grammatical pattern. Similarly, if you are also recording yourself and you are able to assess that you are making mistakes, just take that seriously and practice it separately. Because only speaking is not going to help you, and simultaneously you have to focus on the grammatical patterns too, because that is the fundamental of the language. You cannot go without it. It is said that we should learn language naturally, and I go with the same thing. I learn language naturally, but we don't have the environment because we are not in the foreign country where like people speak
Yes,
only English. So we don't get that much command over the grammar. We have to go with the grammatical patterns too. Similarly, if the person who is from other country and comes here and learns the Hindi language, Either he will stay with people where he listens to people who are speaking Hindi and then he will grab and then will take, or the second way is he will go with the grammatical patterns too. Yeah.
Mm.
So I think both
Yes,
are
ma'am.
essential. But once you start, you get to know like where you are lacking actually. Otherwise, you will not know like how much grammatical patterns you are able to use. Because I have come across people who are very good at a lot of grammatical patterns, who are already even teachers who are teaching. So while teaching, they are very good at grammatical patterns. But when it comes to speak, they are not able to speak. And then they are able to know, okay, while speaking, I'm lacking in this grammatical pattern. Because knowledge of grammatical patterns, I think everybody has that. Because in schools, we just marked and memorized and did everything, every exercise related to it. So we have the knowledge. But while speaking, we still make mistake. I do still make mistakes. So it's not that much big deal. But when you are aware of the grammatical pattern which you are lacking in, then you can tackle it separately. That's what you can do. Okay. Any other
Okay.
question?
Is there, I forget, and after, in maybe in future, I write it that questions on you.
Okay, sure. In
Maybe.
future, if you anytime, whenever you love to connect and have conversation, you can just message me again, mail me again. And right now, I think we should just wind up the session. And it was really lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for connecting to me. Do you
I
have
want
anything?
to, I
Mm-hmm.
would like to say congratulations to you, man. While you are 92K subscribers, you
Thank
have,
you so
that
much.
is not a big, that is not a silly thing, and you are very struggle, and that you have in big position, I think,
Thank you
now.
so much. It is because of you all guys who are supporting me and showering their love on me. And I'm really grateful for my audience. Like, my audience has made me, like, 92 are all other people, right? They have made me this. So I'm really grateful and thank you so much for supporting and loving me.
Thank you very
Okay,
much,
then.
man. Accepting
Yeah, yeah.
my
You're welcome.
email.
Have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Keep learning, keep studying, and
Actually,
do not doubt yourself ever. Okay, no matter
okay,
what
man.
people say or what people think of you. Because you know yourself better than anyone in this world. Remember that, okay? Yeah, bye
Yes, man.
bye.
Bye, man.